There's a part of the internet where Google can't go, a place that exists beyond the reach of standard search engines, hidden behind layers of encryption and anonymity. It is a realm where people make deals worth millions of dollars using fake identities, and where some websites only exist for a few hours before disappearing into the digital ether. This hidden side of the internet is called the dark web, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it is, how it works, and the secrets it holds. We'll explore how people access it using specialized tools and whether those viral stories about hitmen and illegal marketplaces are actually based in reality. But stay until the end, because I'll also show you a side of the dark web that is surprisingly legal and essential for global freedom of information. Hey everyone, welcome back to AI Tech Orbit. If you're fascinated by technology, digital privacy, and the internet's hidden secrets, hit that subscribe button now. We're about to pull back the curtain on the world's most mysterious network. Let's dive in and start with the biggest myth of all. The internet is much bigger than what you see on Google, YouTube, or Facebook. To understand it, think of an iceberg floating in the ocean. The part above the water is what we use every day, but it's only a tiny fraction, about 4 to 5%, of the entire internet's volume. That means roughly 95% of the digital world is hidden from view. So what exactly is happening in that massive invisible space? First, let's talk about the surface web. This is the indexed web, the part that search engines like Google and Bing can crawl and categorize. It's where you find YouTube, Wikipedia, and your favorite news sites. If you can find it with a simple link or a search query, it's on the surface. However, search engines are limited. They can't see behind logins or private barriers. That's where we cross into the next layer, the deep web. The deep web is often the most misunderstood part of the internet. Contrary to popular belief, it isn't illegal. In fact, you use it every single day. The deep web consists of everything that isn't indexed by search engines. This includes your private emails, online banking portals, and medical records. It also houses massive government databases, academic research papers, and private corporate intranets that require specific credentials to access. Because this layer contains almost all of the world's private data, the deep web is actually the largest part of the internet by far. But then, there is the third and most mysterious layer, the dark web. This is where things get significantly more complex and secretive. The dark web is a subset of the deep web that is intentionally hidden. You can't just stumble upon it using Chrome, Safari, or a standard internet connection. To enter this realm, people use a specialized tool called the Tor Browser. Tor stands for the Onion Router, and its design is revolutionary. Instead of a direct connection, Tor routes your traffic through at least 3 different encrypted servers around the world, known as nodes. Each server peels away one layer of encryption, just like an onion, before sending the data to the next destination. This makes the source untraceable. By the time your data reaches its final destination, your original IP address and location are completely hidden, providing a high level of anonymity. This anonymity is a double-edged sword. While it protects privacy, it also creates a safe haven for activities that would never survive on the surface. Historically, the dark web became synonymous with illegal marketplaces where everything from stolen data to illegal substances was traded using cryptocurrency. The most famous of these was Silk Road, an eBay-style site for the underworld that operated for years before the authorities finally caught up. In 2013, the FBI shut down Silk Road and arrested its founder. This was a turning point, proving that even on the dark web, you aren't invisible to the law. Since then, it has been a cat and mouse game. New markets appear, more sophisticated than the last, followed by even more advanced law enforcement operations. But if we stop there, we miss the most important part of the story. The dark web isn't just a playground for criminals, it's a vital tool for freedom. In countries with heavy internet censorship or surveillance, the dark web is often the only way for journalists and activists to communicate safely. It hosts secure whistleblowing platforms like SecureDrop, which allow sources to share evidence of corruption with news outlets without fear of retaliation. Believe it or not, even major organizations like the BBC, the New York Times, and even Facebook have official dark web mirror sites. These sites exist so that people living under oppressive regimes can still access global news and social connections when the surface web is blocked. So, the real dark web isn't just one thing. It's a reflection of human nature. It has both a dark side and a side that shines a light on the truth. For the average person, there's rarely a reason to visit it, and doing so without proper knowledge can be dangerous due to scams and malware. But understanding that the internet has these layers helps us realize how much of our digital world is actually built on privacy and data security. I want to know your thoughts. Did you realize that Gmail and your bank account are technically part of the deep web? Let me know in the comments. And if you want a deeper look at specific dark web tools or mystery stories, comment Dark Web Part 2 below. If enough people ask, I'll make it. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the layers of the internet. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. I'm Raja, and this is AI Tech Orbit. Stay curious, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next exploration. Goodbye for now.